Okay, end of day 2, well, part 2, teardown. Have the main harness separated from the bike entirely. Have the carbs out, front radiators, as you can see from the mess, has been drained and cleared off. The Kawasaki headlight bucket is now emptied out, so I could get the harness out. Have the bike supported on stands. See one of them right there. As you're unweighting the bike, it's going to get a little wobbly on the little kickstand, so set of stands, be safe. Hopefully tomorrow I can get into getting the rest of this exhaust unit out. I don't know if you can see how tight it actually is right down in here, but there's a set of fasteners that you can't see, which are going to be kind of interesting to pull out. There you go. Wrench clearance is going to be an obvious issue. I've got the front two separated already. Come in down along here. So those are off and nice. See a bit of corruption and corrosion. Tells me that we're going to be doing a head job at the very least. Frame is remarkably intact for something that's sat this long. Rear shock looks like it could use good cleaning up. Seems to be adjusting fine. This is the harness for the starter, ground, and this is our pulsator leads here. Pulsator is right down here underneath that clip. You remove this, and we'll get into that tomorrow when I remove the right side case, so we can access that pulsator. Oil pressure safety switch. You can't see it very well, but right where my fingertip is there, pull back a little so it actually focuses, that is a coolant probe. Hoses, by the way, are remarkably intact, but whoever had the bike before me used ethylene glycol car coolant in it, so I don't know what condition the pump and the internals are going to be in. Motor will probably go through a hot tank. Up top, you see it's pretty clean, but that rusty bolt gives you an idea of what I'm looking at inside of that head later. Don't mind the duct tape there. You see a couple of the carb boots left on, 3 out of 4. The fourth one went with the carbs because it was just easier to get to the bottom of it. Now, up top, give you an idea of what I'm looking at. You see the splices on the wiring here for the turn signals. And you see the splices there for the wiring terminals. That dead end out into speaker wire. Gonna be doing a lot of rewiring on the bike, so no big deal. Oh yeah, as long as we're over here, I'll introduce you to this little guy, which goes right down into there underneath the left side cover, which is the rotor and stator cover. That is your harness for your charging system. You'll notice I pulled the clutch controls. That was a nightmare to get inside, and you'll see that video as part of this later. Just generally overall, the bike needs a lot of love, and hopefully as it goes, we'll see what we can do with the machine and get it back on the road with all of us.